I am 21 years old and currently I am studying in Atmajaya University, Yogyakarta with program studies informatics of class 2021. Currently, I am in the 6th semester and I will apply to be part of your team as game developer. My intention of applying in game developer is to extend or rather developing my programming skills, especially expertising at programming and creativity. And also, when I look and prospect your blog, Sebangku Games Production, I noticed that Sebangku Games Production are developing a game that made me interest. Sutasoma, a game that based on Indonesian culture, especially learning history of Indonesian temples, with the purpose to educate children, especially in children of Indonesia. This is my first picture that I proudly presented to you all. In my first year of studying in University of Atmajaya Yogyakarta, there was a class called Developing Creativity and Design. And of course, annually, the class held an exhibition in the end of the year. In order to able to join the exhibition, the participants, our team have to make the best, at least 3 of the best from 7 or 8 products each class. In order to able to join, my team have to apply communication, teamwork, and of course, merging every ideas, creativity, or suggestion by our own teammates or the lecturers and their assistants. And of course, this is a picture where my team exhibit our own project. The first picture is construction, our game design, that building the blocks. And the second is our application project, that helping the elder from the point of view of the children or adults. And after the first picture, this is the second picture that I present to you. Well, the second picture is myself building the certificate and the trophy when I was able to obtain the second place of game developing competition that were held in gymnastics in the year of 2022 that was held by Brawijaya University. And of course, in order to able to obtain the place, at least I have to able to make the proper and clean code to at least my teammate or at least someone who knows programming to read and understanding the logic of the program. This is my third presentation that I proudly present to you. The third one is the application, or rather I say game, choices or a choice-based game, which I named because I am an indie game developer, which name Flow, It's Your Own Story. It's heavily inspired by TikTok's like multiple ending stories and of course some choices games in Google Apps Play Store, which I implemented them in game application and of course in web. My implementation is I create for the community. We can be the creation or the main character. Of course, as a creator, you can modify what kind of game you can give the choice or give an appearance, editing your own character in that story. And of course, that's one of my proud products as the prototypes. And of course, for the side portfolio, I have the Instagram account at He, which is full of my arts and from the digital art and Blender's art. And of course, I do have another portfolio which is in GameTool at He too, which is full of fan art and fan games. And lastly, to supporting my proposal to be part of your team, I am well aware of their children and their characteristics, most of them. Because to support that, in the past 2 years, I have a side job, and of course, until currently, to become the assistant of the teacher in ballet school. From that side job, I learned how to manage time between my work and side jobs, classes, and of course, the courses. And of course, aside from managing time, I learned how to communicate between teammates, co-worker, and of course, client, both from parent side and children's side. Understanding their morale and each principle, how to manage their children. And of course, aside from all of that, as a programmer, I learned many quite programming languages such as C++, C#, even the basic of all the C language itself, Python, and of course, JavaScript. In the end of my presentation, I would like to thank you as the interviewer of the Bangku Games, the production. I am looking forward for the interview face-to-face, and I hope Mr. Ormeden considered of inviting me to your team as game developer. If Mr. Ormeden interested in my work or my contribution, my phone number is 0822 X 9505, or Mr. Ormeden can contact me through my emails at saskiapp4x@gmail.com.